It's the Channel Mom Show, celebrating you with Jenny Dean Schmidt.
Brought to you by the Healthy Marriage Project. Just click on one of their ads to find out about a healthy relationship workshop near you. All righty. Today we are launching our first, what we call Mom CEO segment. We want to promote moms here on this show who are trying to offer good things to the world and to their families by launching their own companies. I know that's not for every mom, but I'm one of those moms that's launched my own. And one reason I do it is because I can stay at home and run a company and be with my kids. So today we have a very special CEO with, as I said, one of those ideas that you think, why didn't I think of that? So speaking of women who like to buy, we were talking about lipstick in the last segment. What is one of the biggest costs for a woman when she gets pregnant? Josh, do you have any better answers than diapers this time? What's one of the biggest costs?
I thought that was the biggest cost for a pregnant woman.
It is pregnant, but when she's pregnant, okay? It is, of course, maternity clothes. So you will not believe what a local mom has come up with to get rid of the high cost of maternity clothes. We are very fortunate today to have Erin Lewis of Fashion Forward Maternity with us. Welcome to the Channel Mom Show, Erin.
Thank you so much.
We're very grateful to have you. Okay. So tell moms this innovative thing that you are doing, because I think even if you're somebody who's probably done with having children like I am, you want to tell your other mom friends. I just told a pregnant woman yesterday or 2 days ago at a party about your company, because there she was in a dress. She said, this isn't even a maternity dress. I'm just squeezing into it. And I thought, oh, you should know about my friend's company. So tell us how you came up with the idea and what it involves.
This was an idea really just born out of my own frustration. I was working in corporate America, and I, with my first pregnancy, gained 45 pounds. Very big son, lots of weight gain, lots of chocolate.
You don't need to explain it.
Anyway, it was all good. It was all good. But I bought a lot of clothes early in my pregnancy, and by the time I was done with my pregnancy, I was buying all new clothes because, of course, I didn't fit anything anymore. Yeah. And I mean, I spent a fortune on clothes, and I said, okay, well, at least I'm going to wear them for my second pregnancy. This will be okay. I'll wear them for my second pregnancy. Well, that's great as long as the seasons are the same when you get pregnant,
right?
Or the styles are the same, or your job is the same. I mean, life changes, Absolutely. And you never know what's going to come in the future.
Although I want to interrupt and say I planned well, because I had one baby on September 17th and one on September 27th. So I was exact on
pretty good.
Right.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Right.
Not everybody does that so well.
So you tell people what you came up with.
So what we did is we looked at what would a woman want if she could have everything that, what's the best solution? And a woman would want $1 million wardrobe that is easy to access from the top designers in the world, that is delivered straight to her door, that she can change as often as she wants to change it.
Yeah.
And when she's done being pregnant, it goes away.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We created a rental site, fashionforwardmaternity.com, where you can rent literally from the top 25 designers in the world. And you can rent any item. These are $100 to $200 quality items, beautiful items, things that women would actually feel good wearing, even if they weren't pregnant. Mm-hmm. And you can rent them for $24 a month. In a couple months, you switch out the size, you switch out the style. You get what you need when you need it, and no more and no less.
And then you're done. And
then you're done. You
don't have to feel guilty about who to pass them on to next, and going to Goodwill and all that.
Exactly. And we actually pass it on ourselves. After, at the time when you would normally inherit something from a friend, we say, okay, this is a worn item. We now donate 100% of our clothes to charity, to Operation Shower with the U.S. military, through Goodwill, through Dress for Success. We're trying to help all women feel beautiful, because, fundamentally, women keep skimping on their maternity because they're like, oh, it's a short amount of time. It's not a short amount of time, ladies. I mean, this is 6 months of your life, not to mention nursing time. And when you try to wear the same thing every Monday for 21 months, you do not feel like a beautiful woman anymore.
Right.
And this is just purely unacceptable.
Sure. Well, and as I said in the last segment, I'm a proponent of marriage and relationships. And I don't think you have to try to stop looking good for your husband just because you're getting that pregnancy belly. I mean, granted, you don't look as good as you normally would in your own estimation, probably. But yeah, still look good. Still
I know a lot of men who find pregnancy incredibly sexy.
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
like I talked to some guys who are like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, some guys find it incredibly.
Right. So enhance it.
Enhancing.
And I'm going to have you bring your mic with you as you stand up.
Yep.
We are on the radio. I understand that we're on the radio, but we're also on the web. So stand up and show the camera the maternity outfit you have on, and then describe it as you're doing it.
I am not pregnant.
Yeah.
But this is actually one of our tops, which is very, very stretchy. It's from Olean.
Yeah.
And, you know, it has the Dolman sleeves, which are very popular. It has a very flattering bust line for your growing bust. It's very comfortable here. It's form fitting around your belly so that it will it'll enhance the shape of your belly as you're going through. But, you know, I'm not pregnant, and I wear this.
You're wearing it. It's gorgeous.
I actually wore this to a party and got tons of compliments because this is the type of thing that we will rent to women so that, I mean, these are clothes that you'd want to wear. These aren't the big, ugly, moo-moo, bow, horrible things.
Yeah,
right?
No, not at all. And here's what I like for people who can't see this. But you know what? You can come to ChannelMom.com and look at one of these maternity fashions that Erin is wearing because we're going to post it. And we're going to post some of your other fashions on ChannelMom.com as well if women want to go look and recommend it to your friends who are pregnant and help them out. It is a kind of a wrap dress with almost some kind of like Greek or Roman designs on it.
Some nice little filigrees, some nice bright colors. Bright colors this season are very, very popular, and we spend a lot of time. I mean, we have classics. We have, you know, your absolute classic, designer jeans, Page denim, the top of the line $200 jeans. We have suits, we have classics, but we also have those fashion forward pieces, and we pay a lot of attention to what the fashion trends are. Yeah. So that just because you are pregnant doesn't mean you have to give up all of your sense of fashion.
No, I actually saw, I'm going to move your mic a little bit. I actually saw a show that you did on Every Day here in Denver, a little fashion show, and stunning. I mean, sort of Paris runway kind of things you have. Yeah. And what are women saying? I mean, I got to believe this is an answer to prayer practically.
Well, the funny thing is, I actually got it just last week. I got a note from a customer thanking me for the service, and then I got another note from her. You know, I got a note as the customer service agent. I got a note as the CEO, and then I got a note telling the CEO that the customer service agent, happened to be me at the time, really needed a raise because I had been so helpful, and she was so pleased and so excited. She wrote 3 separate emails to try to express her gratitude because we were able to help her through a really tight pinch. She was finding a very hard time finding beautiful clothes. All she had was the mall. And ladies, I got to tell you, the mall stores, the quality is horrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's really not good. And
yeah, your stuff is beautiful. And I want to touch on one other thing. You are a mom CEO.
I am.
And I'm the president of my company. I don't call myself CEO, but it is an interesting thing. I mean, I take motherhood very seriously. It's why I've made a mission in my life with honoring motherhood. But it's a tough thing. Tell me about being a mom, running a company, and also taking motherhood very seriously. So you're there for your children as often as you can be. Yeah. And by the way, just like me, you're the one answering the phones. You're the one doing most of the books. You're the one doing the website. You're the one designing the what your product line is going to be, so on and so forth. So what's that like being a mama and running your own company?
Well, I mean, of course, the simple answer is it's challenging, and I take it one day at a time. But I am blessed. I am blessed to have 2 business partners, also moms, who really understand this, who help me through this, who support me in this, who do a tremendous amount of work to make this company successful. I am blessed to have a husband who supports me in this endeavor. And I'm blessed to have 2 amazing children who are very flexible with me and who work with me. I do send my kids to daycare during the day, but when I pick them up in the evening from 5 until they go to bed, that's their time. Yeah. Solid. Every other Friday, my husband and I trade off so that we have a 3-day weekend with the kids. Yesterday, I took off for a while because I needed to take the kids to the dentist. Yeah.
But you have that flexibility.
But I have that flexibility. Yeah. So I work 80 hours a week. Yeah. There's no doubt about it. But I choose which 80 hours I work. And there are days when that means that I'm staying up really, really late to get the work done that needs to get done. But my children come first, and Absolutely. I can have that balance. Absolutely. And I have that control.
Yeah, and I appreciate that too. So tell everybody all the information, so moms are going to want this. So tell them where they get a hold of you, because we need to wrap up. Where they get a hold of you, how they go look at the website, and how they order the clothes.
Absolutely. So come to fashionforwardmaternity.com, fashionforwardmaternity.com. We are a website. We have free shipping both ways. We donate 100% of the clothes. We have 3,500 different items that you can choose from. Every color, every style, anything you can imagine. You pick one item or you pick an entire wardrobe, and we will ship it to you effortlessly to your door. We have stylists online in a chat that can help you if you need some help picking things out.
Okay.
And we are very, very happy to spend as much time as we need to make every woman feel beautiful. That's our mission. That's what we're about.
Congratulations. Erin Lewis, Fashion Forward Maternity Mom CEO, and that's fashionforwardmaternity.com if you would like to go and visit there. We thank you so much for being a mom CEO, partly because you take your motherhood so seriously. So thanks so much for being on the show, Erin.
Thank you very, very much for having me.
Oh, our pleasure.